What is the summer solstice? The word solstice comes from the Latin word sol, which means sun, and sistere, which means to stand still. Depending on the year, the summer solstice occurs sometime between June 20th and June 22nd in the Northern Hemisphere, and between December 20th and December 22nd in the Southern Hemisphere. So, what makes the summer solstice so special? You may already know that it is the longest day of the year. To understand more, you'll need a little background about the Sun and the Earth. Let's focus on the Northern Hemisphere. As the Earth moves in orbit, the way that the Earth's axis is tilted towards the Sun changes. When the North Pole of the Earth is tilted toward the Sun, people in the Northern Hemisphere receive more sunlight in its summer. In the summer, days feel longer because the sun rises earlier in the morning and sets later at night. 6 months later, when the Earth has revolved halfway around the Sun, the North Pole is tilted as far away from the Sun as it ever gets. Days are shorter and the temperature is cooler, and winter sets in. So, when the North Pole is tilted away from the Sun, it is winter in the Northern Hemisphere. And when the North Pole is tilted towards the Sun, it is summer in the Northern Hemisphere. In between we have autumn and spring. The day that the Earth's North Pole is tilted closest to the Sun is called the summer solstice. This is the longest day of the year for people living in the Northern Hemisphere. That means that it is that day of the year that has the most daylight hours. It is also the day that the Sun reaches its highest point in the sky. Finally, a few more interesting facts about the summer solstice. 1. The dates for the summer solstice vary. For example, it may be on 20th of June in one year and the next year on 21st of June. 2. A solstice on 22nd of June will not occur until 2203. The last time there was a solstice on 22nd of June was in 1971. 3. The solstice played a central role in the lives of our ancestors, who depended on hunting, gathering, and growing crops for survival. 4. Summer solstice celebrations have been taking place for thousands of years. In Christianity, the summer solstice is celebrated as the first day of summer, in the festival of St. John the Baptist. In paganism, the summer solstice is called midsummer and it is celebrated with bonfires and feasts. And finally, 5. When it is summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, it is winter solstice in the Southern Hemisphere.